can't handle it.
It did tickle your brain.
It tickles the wrong part of my brain, not the right one that it's supposed to.
You're saying you don't like ASMR.
God. Please don't do that.
Hilarious. All right. Hey, guys. So we're rolling. We are rolling. rolling. All right. All right, David. I will count you in. You ready?
Ready, James. Let's fire away.
1, 2, 3. I should probably count in English, right? Ready? Take a breath, everybody. Collective breath. Uncross your arms. Uncross your legs. Uncross your eyes. All right, cool. Lovely. Okay. All right. And we're already rolling. We're recording. You've got speed. Fantastic. David.
Yes. All right.
Ready?
Ready, James.
All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Gary's Podcast, which I believe, if my math is correct, this is our 22nd episode, and we're coming to inside this beautiful space. We're coming to inside this beautiful radio station of Lancer Radio and this beautiful campus of Pasadena City College on this beautiful cloudy gay Friday. And I'm your host, Gary Salvar, and I'll be joined as my beautiful host, Michelle. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday, David. Thank you for having me.
Likewise. Today, we have a guest, and his name is Isaac. And at the same time, he's representing from the Tutoring department. Isaac, welcome to Gary's Podcast.
Welcome. Thank you. I'm really happy to be here. I don't know why I said welcome. I'm getting nervous now. I'm already getting antsy. Sorry.
All right, everyone. We see you next week. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, all right. I ruined the show. All right.
Isaac just ruined the show. Sorry, folks. I just ruined the show, and this podcast is officially over. All right. In any event, Isaac, I always tell my guests, are you ready for the topic set questions, and are you ready?
I am ready as I can be. I will try my best.
All right. If not, I forgot to give you water.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the water if you can't hang on the heat.
Appreciate it.
All
I
right.
might need it soon.
Yeah, you might need it. All right, Isaac, are you ready?
Ready?
All right, here we go. Your first topic is market department for PCC, and your first question is, how did you get the job as the market department in PCC?
How did I get the job? Originally, I wasn't even considered for the marketing department. I think actually my friend Jacob was. I think you've had him on the show before.
Did. Yeah, he was on the season premiere, season 3.
He was actually asked if he wanted to sit into a live stream of the Board of Trustees meeting. That's a meeting that happens every month and should be happening next Wednesday, actually. But he was asked if he wanted to just observe how they did the live stream, how they switched the cameras and all that stuff. And me and Robert were also with him at the time. Robert is another one of our friends. And we asked, could we go there too and just observe with him? And then they said sure. They were looking for student workers, and that was just how we got in with the marketing department. We just asked, and then they were already looking, so we were the most available, I guess. Yeah.
And what do you like about the marketing team?
Oh, they're all so they're so friendly. They're all really laid back. You don't even notice that these are my coworkers. It's such a welcoming environment. You just think, these are my friends. And you can just joke around with them and just have casual conversation and, at the same time be professional and have business talks all at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can't see us on YouTube, but Jacob, he's in a library, and Jacob, he's throwing his hands up in the air. Jacob, we see you, Jacob.
Yeah, he's pumped up right now.
Yeah, he is pumped.
Look at him go.
He's doing a fist pump. I think I might call his club, Gary's Podcast. And Jacob, he's the MC.
Got to get the disco lights in here.
Yeah,
now.
we need to get disco lights. Maybe we can make it happen. Jacob's waving his hands. All right, man, we already having fun. Love it. All right, Jacob. Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
No,
Isaac.
Isaac.
You see what you did, Jacob? You just got me confused from Isaac to Jacob. My God, this podcast is off the rails again. All right, let me say again. Your second question, Isaac. See, Isaac, got it right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah,
Okay. There we go. All right. Your second question, tell us what you do in the department.
What do I do in the department? I do various tasks. Originally, we went there to digitize old like analog tapes and things that were not digital. Yeah, I mean, seems pretty obvious when I say digitizing, but
Right.
mainly organization. But then eventually it switched to sort of getting like B-roll and then like filming things and taking photos for certain events at school. So like Jam, there was recently Rock and Roll where they help us like newly enrolled students to like sign up for classes, I guess. And we just went there, went to those events, we just filmed stuff and we just edited like promotional videos for them. Time to Music, we did like interviews for Jam with the Jam leaders and we edited those in. So it's a lot of video stuff, I'd say, for sure.
And what is like? Is there a particular like role that you like to do? Like, do you like to record, or you like to just edit, or
For sure, editing, yeah.
just edit? Yeah.
That's the fun part. I'd say the second most fun part would probably be filming, taking pictures, because then you get to like all the Jam leaders when we went there were so like nice, and they were like some of them are actually really fun to like hang out with and like just talk to, and they're really enjoyable, nice people. I'd say that's my second favorite, and then getting to put everything together and sort of create this sort of fun, energetic style of video is probably the most. I'd say the most fun for me at least. Yeah.
Nice. And by the way, while you were giving answer, Jacob, he gave his thumbs up approval.
Yeah.
Jacob's give like 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, he's here to keep me sort of grounded. He's here to tell me what I can and can't say, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Jacob, he's your manager.
Yeah, he is my manager.
You can't get rid of him.
Nope.
By the way, by the way, I also forgot to mention, yes, my friend Swagger, he's back on Gary's podcast for the third time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you for having me for the third time. See, Michelle and Isaac already gave me a round of applause. Thank you, Isaac and Michelle. Thank you. Well, Gary's podcast, this is the greatest podcast of all time. I love it. All right, Gary, back to you. Thank you, Flander. Thank you for being here on Gary's podcast for the third time. All right, Isaac, now your third question is, how long you've been working for the market? Wait, yes. How long, let me say it. Your third question is, how long you've been working for the market department on campus?
How long have I been there? Actually, not too long. I started around the end of summer, so around like August is when I officially started. And yeah, I've just been working there ever since, and it's great. I get to meet everybody in the office. That whole team is great. Had a lot of experiences doing a lot of different things. So in just a short amount of time too, because that's August to September is just only in the span of 2 months, and I feel like I've already done so much.
Right.
With just that whole department. Yeah.
And can you tell us what you're working on now, or no?
What am I working on now? I'm currently editing a promotional video for Rock and Roll. We do have a couple of projects coming up, but that's kind of hush hush.
Oh,
On the wraps.
stay tuned, you
Yeah,
guys.
that's a surprise coming for all the lovely folks here at PCC.
Exclusive here on Gary's podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Approved by Jacob.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jacob's like,
Yeah. He's nodding his head right now. He's going,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't say on YouTube, but Jacob, he's nodding his head. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you were going to ask something, Michelle?
Oh no, I already did.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just check it. All right, now, Isaac, your second topic is tutor. And your fourth question is, what led you become a tutor? I mean, and what was your experience like?
What led me to become a tutor? Actually, funny enough, I've been doing the tutor job longer than I've been doing marketing. I started that last semester for TBR 7, and that was just something that also just happened randomly. All of these things just kind of happen randomly. It just all just falls right in front of me, but I'm very grateful for that. But it was during winter break that James Patrick messaged me, actually. He's the head of the TBR department, if you guys didn't know.
Yes.
and he just randomly emailed me saying, "Hey, do you want to be a tutor for TBR7 for, Professor Ken?" And I was like, "Sure, absolutely. Like, why not? I've already taken the class. I already know what's up, so it could be a fun experience." And so I submitted all the paperwork. We got that done, and I started as a tutor, and it was 100% awkward at first, because you sort of are entering this class just like right after the class has already been established, right after the semester has already started, and then they just see this random guy walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm also like teaching you guys now, I guess." So it was definitely awkward, and it took some getting used to for sure. But once I got settled in, all of the students actually got closer with each other and then with me, and we were able to sort of establish this really nice environment where, they didn't just see me as this sort of like another authority figure, but they were like joking around with me and like having fun and all that stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, and how was it hard to like kind of be like professional with them, like when the time called for it,
No, not really, because actually they're actually pretty focused on
Oh,
on
really?
like their assignments and schoolwork. So I was like, oh, they're better students than me. What the
They're
heck?
locked
Like,
in.
yeah, yeah, they're not getting so easily distracted. I was like, I can't relate to that. But yeah, it was really easy to sort of get them like excited, and they themselves were really excited about doing productions and like working on projects. So that was really easy to get them sort of focused on that, and they got things done like really fast. It was just like I look away from them for 5 minutes, and the whole like set that they put up is just torn down and just like completely gone.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, they're really fast, really efficient.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Speed goes eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Now your fifth question, Isaac, is what resources did you help with schools as a tutor?
What resources did I help with? What did I help with? I just helped out with productions. That was mostly it. I didn't really go anywhere. I was mostly just in the classroom all the time. Just sort of when class started, a little bit after class ended. But I definitely encouraged them, or hopefully encouraged them, to take the next level classes like 16A, 16B, pursue like the more advanced classes in the TBR department for sure.
Right.
Because they're really good at what they do. For a beginner class, TBR7 is supposed to be a big beginner class, but they were really excited about productions. They were really efficient at getting things done, and they were really technically good with a lot of it too. I only needed to tell them how to do things like once, and then they were immediately just like memorized it for the rest of the semester. They
Really?
got it down. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good, especially in
Yeah.
those class. When I took that class, we really struggled.
Oh yeah, I did too.
It was frustrating. Communication is so important.
Exactly, yeah. And they also communicated really well with not just each other, but with me and the teacher as well.
Oh,
There was just
wow.
good communication all around. Yeah, they got really close with each other
Oh, that's
by the end
good.
of the semester.
That is good.
Yeah, so that was really nice to see. So definitely wanted them to move on to the more advanced classes and like keep growing their skills and abilities. I think that's awesome.
That is awesome. All right. Now your sixth question, Isaac, is I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Oh no.
Here it
I need
comes.
this water now.
Yeah, you may need a water. Do you see yourself returning as a tutor in the future?
Oh. Never. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. Actually, yeah, I am returning this semester, actually. I just got approved to start working as a tutor again. So I'll be starting that next week. Hooray!
Hooray!
Yeah,
Hooray! And
hooray!
Jacob, he's like, yes!
Yeah, he's
Isaac,
sharing
so
too.
proud of you.
He's
So
clapping.
proud of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And whose class are you gonna tutor?
I'm tutoring for Professor Ken again, and I'm also tutoring for Professor Patrick, actually. He's teaching a TVR 7 class.
He is.
So both TVR 7 classes I'm going to be tutoring for. So that's really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
oh
very
my gosh.
excited to see what I can do in both of those classes.
Nice.
Both very different teaching styles for sure.
It is.
So I think I'm gonna be like sort of a little bit pulled like from both sides.
Yeah.
Kind of, hey, teach this way, and then like, oh, teach that way, and then yeah.
You
But I'm
got it.
excited.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
You're really smart, so you have a lot to
Thank you.
offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he is smart, including Jacob. Jacob's like,
Yeah,
so,
he's
so,
going,
so.
you know,
Ah.
not really.
Not
yeah.
really.
Yeah, Jacob's really smart too.
He is smart. No, Jacob's shaking his head going, no, I'm not smart. I'm never
he's
smart.
acting humble. He's acting humble. Yeah, that's it. He can't hide from us. He can't hide the truth from us.
Oh, wait, Jacob, he's hiding under the
that.
table.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
hiding.
He's trying to duck.
Well, yeah, on YouTube, you can't see, but we can see Jacob is trying to hide under the table.
Yeah, we can still see you, buddy. Still see you. Can't hide from us.
Just see the top of his head.
Jacob's always like, I'm out here, bye, bye. I said, bye, Mr. White gave it.
And there he goes.
And there he
All
goes.
right.
Jacob's not coming back. Bye, Jacob. All right. Man, what was that? Flander, what were we? Now one question save give it. All right, thank you, Flander. All right. Oh, sorry. I mean, Flander. Say, I'm about to confuse you to
Too much
Flander.
excitement.
I know.
Yeah.
We already
Yeah.
have an
It's-
assignment. Yeah, but we confuse you to Jacob. Now I'm about to confuse you to Flander. Ay.
Yeah, there's too many people here. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
So
say it right
Flounder,
now.
I mean Isaac.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Next, he's gonna think that I'm the co-host.
Yeah, I said he's my full-time co-host. Thank you for your service, Michelle.
And that's another job on my plate. All right, guys, I'm glad to be hired here.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
said you're hired.
All right, let's get this started.
Thank you, Michelle. You just been replaced.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm King, Michelle King.
It's okay. I'm Flounder now.
You hear, Flanger? Thank you, Michelle. Yes. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. Now your last topic, Isaac, is football live screens, and your seventh question is: are you ready? Or you need another word break?
Oh, I think I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready for it.
Here
Lay
we
it
go.
on me.
All right, here we go before Jacob comes back. All right, your seventh question is: how did you get the job for the football live streams?
That was also done sort of through Patrick because he's the one who sort of spearheads the entire production. So, and the football live stream isn't more so a job. It's more of like a, hey, do you want to volunteer and like sort of get experience to do like actual on the field remote live production. And I think that that's a really good but also really kind of stressful experience because it's all live and then there's so many things that could go wrong because you don't have the comfort of being in a studio or like inside. So along with all the technical difficulties, there's so many other like environmental things that you just have to worry about too. But Patrick just sort of asked kind of everybody in the TVR classes, you know, do you want to work on the football live streams? Do you want to volunteer and like be a part of the crew? And I thought, you know what, good experience. And Patrick is he's a really cool person as well. So I really just like being around him. I was like, yeah, sure, like why not? And then yeah, that was just how I got started. And I originally started as the audio guy. So that was just sort of getting the audio ready for the commentators, getting sort of audio ambiance, like crowds, like stuff and all those things. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun so far with it.
Do you still do audio for football games?
No.
What do you do now?
I kind of want to do a whole bunch of stuff. I did handheld camera ones. I don't know how Robert does it, but he's also handheld. After like 15 minutes, your arms are like dead. Because you got to carry the camera like this the whole time. And it's so like hard on your arms. And I was definitely feeling it the next day. It was hard to move it even like at the end of the production.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I just want to do a whole bunch of stuff too. Like graphics, I think replay would be really cool as well.
Would you ever direct?
I don't think I'd ever direct. I don't know enough about football to do that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who's your favorite football team.
Oh, I don't watch football actually.
Damn.
I can say I think the Lancers are my favorite team right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
go Lancers.
Beautiful. Woo.
Exactly. Go Lancers. We just won 2 games,
Nice.
so we're on the up and up right now.
We are.
We're only up from here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, I was watching the live stream on PCC forgot the YouTube channel where
Yeah,
like
yeah,
PCC Circuit Studios, and that's what I'm writing in the chat. I don't know if you saw me writing in chat, especially like I was giving like football scores like during a PCC football game.
Yeah, I see sometimes in the chat. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was popping in the chat. All right, let's see what question was. Oh, go ahead, Michelle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, can I volunteer?
Yeah, I mean Patrick's always looking for people. We always have like new people sort of coming in and doing like new stuff that they've never done before. So even if you have like 0 experience,
But who gives you the rundown? Does Patrick give you a rundown of how everything is?
Patrick
Ran there?
gives you a rundown. Sometimes the director gives you a rundown. Sometimes one of us will give you a rundown. Yeah, so it'll be like you get help from pretty much everybody, I guess. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I'm gonna give a shout to our boss James Patrick. He's the best in the best, especially James Patrick. He's one of the hardest working people I ever see here on campus. Especially my favorite person, James Campbell. I was score for last name James. I apologize for that. And at the same time, Jacob as well. Was Jacob as we're recording his podcast, he has a return. He's somewhere hiding.
He's still in hiding.
Yeah, he's still hiding.
hiding.
Oh wait, he's back.
Oh,
Jacob's back. He's back.
We spotted him in the wild. There he is.
Yes, there he is.
Oh my gosh, it's like a Bigfoot sighting. He's real. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
Jens. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Isaac, why don't you direct one day?
Why don't I direct?
Yeah.
It's way too stressful, man. I don't think I can handle that.
You should attempt to one day.
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I don't know. 1, I don't know enough about football, and also 2, there's so many like unpredictable things that you have to prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you think it's gonna go one way, the whole like opposite.
You already
could
started
happen.
off wrong.
Yeah, it's like you always gotta start with the mindset that like, oh, I'm like 50% wrong on this. So like every shot that you call it could be like changed at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, I had the last question, like, what sports do you like? But since you mentioned football, since you don't watch football, so I just go like cross football off, and then maybe I just ask you, what sports do you like? I'll give you time to think that answer, Isaac. All right.
It's a very hard question. Yeah, we're gonna need to play the Jeopardy music.
Yeah, we need Jeopardy
We
music.
need some thinking music right now.
Michelle will get on it.
Dee doo, dee doo.
All right.
Music really helps, you know. I'm not really a huge sports guy actually, but I'd say right now I think football or basketball is probably my favorite sports to watch. I used to watch a lot of baseball back in the day when I was like a little kid, because my dad used to be a huge Dodgers fan. So we would go to a lot of games when I was in like elementary school or something. But I sort of stopped watching sort of in middle and high school, and then once college came around, I sort of started watching sports just kind of casually.
Right.
Not really rooting for a team, but I think football, basketball are really fast-paced sports that you could just sort of get into. I think basketball more so, definitely. I'd say basketball is probably #1 favorite sport to watch right now, and then football is like a close second, but they're both pretty high up there.
Yeah,
What do you-
they are.
Would you ever work for like the NFL or if you
That depends on what I'm doing.
camera?
Oh, camera. I think I got to get better at camera before I take a job in the NFL.
What
100%.
about audio? What if you did audio for
You know what? Maybe.
maybe? Okay.
Maybe. But audio is a lot of work pre-show and then post-show. During the show, you don't really do a whole lot. You're just making sure that the audio levels don't, at least from my experience with the PCC football live streams, you're just making sure that nothing really peaks or that it just doesn't break entirely. You know,
Right.
so yeah, that's just your hope with anything in live streaming.
Right.
100%.
Now, I'm asking you the last question on that again. I'm going to ask you, is the Lakers, I mean, the Rams, your favorite team? I'll give you time to kick an answer, Isaac. And going back to the PCC football live screens, the last question is, what is like seeing PCC football on the live screens?
What is it? It's definitely different. The energy there is 100% different because you're doing it up in the stands, like right around where the bleachers are. So you're hearing all the fans just sort of cheering, making all these noise, like yelling to just like cheering them on. The energy is super different. And sometimes it's also hard to hear like your own crew members over there
Right.
cheering. But it definitely makes it more exciting, more energetic, especially when things get really tense as well. And then especially when we pull out a victory, because then that whole stadium, man, it goes crazy.
It does,
Yeah.
especially
it's-
on YouTube.
Oh yeah, but it's a really good energy. I feel like it's a really exciting energy to sort of work in that kind of environment. Because here in the studio, you don't really get too much like loud noises, all these people cheering around you, all of this excitement going on, and all this unpredictability as well. You're just kind of in the safety of like your own classroom, and then everybody's focused, everybody's quiet. So
It's
Yeah.
different because it's kind of more controlled, right, in the studio.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then out there you kind of have to like keep up with everything. That's really fun. But what is like one of the most challenging things you've come across?
Technical difficulties, 100%.
Yeah.
Camera's not working, audio just like kind of just blowing up on itself.
Oh,
Well, not literally blowing
No,
up.
I know.
That'd be bad, but just sort of imploding on itself. Because we have to get everything set up and done by a specific time before the game starts. And then we also need to make sure that nothing breaks during the game as well. So we only get one shot to do this. You know, they're only playing this specific game once. So it's one shot, and then hopefully everything works and doesn't break.
wait.
Pretty much.
So in the scenario where it's like raining, what do you guys do?
Oh, raining? I actually don't
That's a
know
good
about
question.
that. Yeah. I imagine we'd have to take extra precaution if
You-
we are still live streaming. That's for sure. But we do have sort of canopies and like tents
Hmm.
that we set up for the live stream, so hopefully it'll protect us well enough to keep the gear all, well protected and all that stuff. But because this is my first year doing football, I've never encountered that problem before. So I don't know what it would be like under the event that, rain starts pouring down.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't really think to ask, but I definitely should. But hey, I'll let Patrick handle that. He's sort of the leader that I turn to when things go awry. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You hear that, James Patrick? If you want to this episode of Gary's podcast.
We appreciate you, Patrick.
Yes.
For listening.
Yeah, you're a cool guy.
Yeah, James Patrick is a cool guy. I saw him earlier before we started recording this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also, going back to the basketball and football, is the Lakers and the Rams your favorite teams?
As for teams, I don't really have a favorite. I just kind of watch whenever a game is on, just so I could be like, It's not really that invested in the teams. It's more so I'm invested in the game itself.
Right.
So it's like I just really like all the fast-paced, high-energy sort of games, and then it's about it. Yeah. I'm just like, oh, they're winning. Okay, cool, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm not too much of a sports guy, so I'm probably the wrong guy to ask these questions.
I think, I don't know anything about sports either.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, Jacob, he's probably still high somewhere. As
Yeah, he's nodding his head yes. There he goes.
all right, on that note, Isaac, I want to thank you for being our guest for this 22 episode Gary's podcast. And this was a lot of fun, especially Jacob in the background. So you can't see on YouTube, but Jacob is
He's giving a thumbs up. There you
he's
go.
like he's
Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, thank you, Jacob.
Yeah, subscribe.
yeah, subscribe to my YouTube and like this episode, like my co-host Michelle just said. And Isaac, this was so much fun having you, especially thank you for being our guest for the 22 episode of Gary's podcast.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for having me. I did have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Yeah.
laughs.
A lot of laughs.
Thank you.
And Michelle, I want to
Oh,
thank you
yeah.
for
Yeah.
being I'm doing an awesome job as always as my co-host.
Thank you, David. Thank you for having me.
And Flander, and thank you for also you doing another amazing job. Especially this is your third appearance on Gary's podcast. And Flander, thank you for being back on Gary's podcast. Thank you, Gary. And with my thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Isaac. And thank you, Jacob and James. Thank you for having me back on Gary's podcast the third time. This was so much fun. I love it. And Jacob approves. Yay! All right, everyone. We soon get to bye. Back to you, David. Hey, that's my line. Sorry, David. All right.
I hope to see Flounder around more, man.
You hear, Flanger? Yes, I'll be around campus. All right. Everyone, I want to thank you for watching this. I want to thank you for watching Gary's podcast, and we will see you next week with hopefully we might have the success coach of the first skill here at PCC. Edward Bayer. Hopefully we will have a next Friday. So I'll keep you posted on that. And thank you for watching Gary's podcast, and we're out here. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube.
Copy a link. Share with all your friends.
Yes, share.
Share.
Share right now.
Share right now.
Right now.
Copy the link.
Oh wait, James is like, that's a wrap.